So I've been gone for a few days, guys, but I'm back now and it's back to business. The guys got the bottom layer rocked these last couple days and everything is looking really good. But now we kind of want to take that next step and move into our top layer of rocking, where we really want to focus on perpetuating our vision for this build. Because when you're looking deep into the bottom of the pond, you're more so focusing on the fish and the lighting and everything like that. But with the rocks that are right at your feet, you have no choice. You have to focus on them. They're right in your face. So we really want to make everything look beautiful and tie everything together. What else did you guys do while I wasn't here, Mason?
We're trying to make this one a little bit different, more than one way to make an egg. This place is beautiful, it's very jungle-esque, so we're getting some inspirations from some beautiful photos we've seen, trying to just recreate something that you'll never see anywhere else. So yeah, usually guys, we use these huge frame rocks and boulders to really make the place look amazing. The whole rock kind of takes care of itself. It's always a beautiful canvas that creates a picture for the whole pond. But with these small rocks, we kind of have to make our own picture, and it's a really cool experience getting to do that.
So you guys saw how we first staged everything, and we've been getting into a little bit of routine here where we have a few guys rocking and a few guys bringing the wheelbarrow over full of rocks and dumping them right on the outside of the pond. Our staging is kind of deteriorating a little bit as we use these rocks, but it's been really helpful to have Sixto here to be able to bring the rocks back and forth from our pile over here.
Mason and Dominic prepared this area for me so I can maneuver around easier, so they could get the job done easier and faster.
So the original system that was in place with the old pond is they had this irrigation pipe that hooked up to this line here, and it ran all the way to the spigot on the other side of the atrium. It was kind of a flawed system because this would just run right into the pond directly, and there was no way of stopping it or anything like that. You would kind of have to watch it and be there, make sure it didn't overflow. We're gonna take advantage of the irrigation pipe that they had in place, and we're gonna actually run a chase through it and use our autofill line to hook up to our autofill spigot, which has a floater on it. So you can just leave that on all the time and the pond will stay at the perfect level that you want. It's kind of a way that we've taken a bad system and used it to our advantage. So we got a little bit of progress done since this morning, guys. We kind of have a 2-layered bay kind of thing going on over here, just connecting the people a little bit more with the pond, getting the rocks closer to them. We're starting to move on to 1 rock edge height over here. So we're using bigger rocks and building up, kind of gaining a little bit of suspense, if you will, towards our waterfall, which is going to be over there right in front of that big mound of dirt. This is probably one of my favorite angles for the pond, and the exit for the atrium is right here. So it's sort of one last goodbye that you get.
Sad times, we're cutting down a tree. Oh boy, here it comes. So this beautiful tree is not a fan favorite of the staff at the butterfly place. So they asked us to cut it down because they want to replace it with something more fitting of a tropical / butterfly environment. I guess these are pretty messy and they don't really fit the theme they're going for. So they were gonna cut it down themselves, but we're gonna be working in this area this week. And if it's coming out anyways, we might as well cut it down so we have more space to work in.
So we're finishing up this side of the pond right now, guys, and we got the start of our stream going on here. We got this really cool piece of wood in that we brought from home, and it looks amazing. While we were thinking about the most natural aspects of this pond, guys, we had a tragic revelation, and that is that this pond being inside, there probably isn't gonna be any frogs in here.